Uh-oh. I've been rejected. All right, well, we got the banana in the barn. Time to see if we can't fix that rejection issue. So a couple months ago, I pulled the transmission out of it, and I had to replace the 3/4 shift fork because I got a little excited shifting. And I decided at that time I was going to put a new clutch in it. Well, I went to go get it inspected today, and we failed inspection because my reverse lights aren't working. So we're going to go ahead and troubleshoot that and figure out what's going on. I did not make a video of pulling the transmission out before. Kind of hoping I still don't have to, but we'll see. The transmission has to come out again. We'll get that all filmed. But before doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make some repairs on the beast because my buddy Lenny and I are supposedly taking a road trip tomorrow to go check out a new Jeep for him. And my door handle's messed up. So let's dig into it. All right, so here's the door mechanism. There's the striker, lock, latch. This is the actuator for the outdoor button. This is the actuator for the indoor button. And this here is the actuator for the lock. This is also a powered lock. This will also trip it. So, what was working fine and still is if you apply pressure from the outdoor button, the lock will open, the door will open. Okay, so we apply pressure, it opens. Problem is, when using the inside button, nothing. What I found was this, somehow, this little guy right here needs to be on this side of everything. I got it once before showing you. There we go. So that comes in contact there. Right? Or no? Hang on. There we go. Now I have it set up the right way. Because I had already fixed it and then I wanted to show you. So now, when I go to engage the inside one, it opens. But what had happened was this guy somehow flipped over to the other side of that, and that's why it wasn't working. Great. So that's fixed. Let's go throw it back in the Jeep. So here's the test. Part and brake. Set. Key on. Reverse. And no lights. So let's start with, let me turn down the music. Copyright. All right, let's start with easy stuff. Is it plugged in? So where's the switch? All the way down there. Let's see, can this zoom in? That right there is the reverse switch. So we trace the wire up to right here. Let me go get something to pop that off. Okay. And it does seem to be fully plugged in. All right. Troubleshooting step number 2. Okay. Troubleshooting step number 2. So I've gone and unplugged it. And all that switch is it just closes the circuit. That's it. That's all it should do. So if we connect those 2 leads, come on phone, zoom in. Maybe. I gotta practice holding the phone and filming. So if we jump those 2 leads, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk you through it. That should close the loop and tell me whether the switch is bad or if there's something else going on, because who knows, I could have broken the switch while I was messing with it. All right, so all I've done is jump those with a cable, and survey says, all right, well, it looks as though we have backup lights, sorry, jumper cable, backup lights, which means that switch could be bad. So the next step is jack the car up, drain the transmission fluid, pull the switch out. All right, so that was fun. I got the switch out. Come on, focus. So there's a mechanism inside the transmission that pushes on that ball. I already have it plugged in. So if I push on this, we should have backup lights. So it's been a few days and I ordered a part from Rock Auto, which finally came in. There's the new backup switch. Problem is, it's got the wrong connector at the end. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this old one off and splice it in. Maybe later on down the road, if I can verify it works and it gives me problems later, I'll cut the splice out and I'll repin it. But for now, good enough is good enough. Well, before I go any further, let's hook it up and see if it even works.
No, he's fine. Nobody is. Oh going. What are you working on?
See, we have reverse lights now.
Sorry, I closed it. Ooh.
And just like that, we have reverse lights again. Time to go take it in the shop, tighten some stuff up, put some fluids back in it. Well, it got fluid and it passed the driving test, so gotta get my tires mounted up. I'll throw some fresh windshield wiper blades on it and we should be able to pass inspection. Until next time.